coastal
yes.
infrastructure.
Yep.
So what we're hearing at our forums regularly is we've got such as pathways, stairs, fencing, getting washed away when there's a big erosion event.
Yep.
And you know, a lot of it is pretty static.
Yep.
Big solid jarrah, or there's this new plastic structures or concrete pathways, and you know, they're quite hard and costly to repair, install, replace. You know, we're looking and discussing about soft engineering type of not so much infrastructure but access, where you don't use these materials, but you just have the natural environment. You open it, access it, but you grade it and direct it in the right angles, and you provide the right grades of profile to the side for the dunes to be stabilised or fenced, or even brushed for exclusion. What's going on up your way, and what are you seeing that's working or not working?
Right. Well, probably rather than talk about individual sort of techniques, I'd probably step back a bit and just highlight this whole CHRMAP thing. You know, so obviously we've been talking about CHRMAP for quite some time. So CHRMAP's a pretty important process for actually planning where all this infrastructure goes in the first place. So I would see that as the first point of call, and as part of our targets for our particular region is to make sure that those CHRMAP studies have actually gone ahead.
Right.
As part of that, obviously there's all that erosion analysis, the risk analysis and mapping, so we would be very keen to incorporate any kind of coastal infrastructure into that process of planning and to be informed by the CHRMAP process. So I see that very much as our role as to make sure that link between local government, who's the owner of the CHRMAP process, and obviously to community groups who want to see stuff done on their coast in terms of managing access. Often it's those guys who are driving these projects, to make sure that information travels across, to make sure that that these guys come in and they say, well, you know, this is getting trashed, we want an access way and we want it to be stairs and blah blah blah. I would like to see us as to making sure that the local government has informed that community group as to what the erosion scenario might look like in that 100-year platform. So rather than talk about individual structures, because there's many of them, and you've mentioned quite a few there, I would be really keen just to see that this CHRMAP process inform any of that kind of coastal access structure that's going on. So pretty straightforward, at this stage, And obviously, if it's a heavy duty erosion area, then you either avoid putting something in there or something really simple in that's easy to roll out. For beach access ways, we quite like the replas planks with chain. That you virtually just roll up and take away when it all washes away.
Okay.